Hello everybody and welcome to your reading. This will be the reading for the collective for the week ahead, this week coming. So from now for the next week basically. I've forgotten what the date today. I think it's the 25th of January today. So this is the collective read for the week ahead. Actually, I don't really want to put a date on it. Whenever you come across this reading, this is for the week ahead for you. So I'm just going to pull some oracle cards and see where we get to. So we have trust. Trust has come out. I'm actually going to take that as well. And new love. So this looks to me, this coming week, a lot of you are going to be talking to someone new, which I love. I just, we can become so fixated on exes and what happened in the past. We really need to look forward. So this is fantastic for me. This is you looking forward now, and someone new is about to enter your life. It's calling for you to have faith. Now, that tells me that you've probably been hurt in the past, haven't we all? And you're not quite sure. Probably this person is a much more different soul, and they're stirring things in you that may be a little bit alien to you. If you've been in cycles where you've been attracting the same type of person, someone who's probably more toxic, then you're now going to just put these up. Encounter someone who you deserve. I think as well you've done the work. This is for someone who's done the work. You've worked on yourself. You know that you needed to be in a better place. You can only attract what you think you deserve. You can only attract the energy that you are putting out there. And that's how I like to see it, with energy. It really is that simple. And I don't want to make it feel simple, because of course it's not simple, but you know what I mean. We only attract what we're giving out, and that's in every aspect of our life. So if you are giving out that you don't trust, or if you're giving out that you have low self-worth, you will attract that back into you. And people with low self-worth and who have low self-esteem are usually the ones who, for that reason, become toxic. Not because they want to be toxic, it's just that life lessons have made them that way. So what else do we... Queen of Pentacles. This is you standing in your power. I love that. And there's the new love. There's the Page of Pentacles. So this is going to be slower than you're probably used to. Usually when it's a good, solid connection, it moves slowly. It's not your Knight of Wands, action coming in. And these are both earth signs, so very grounded. And this is you all healed up. Although when I say all healed up, you've done the work. So you're feeling a lot better about life. We never completely lose whatever caused the trauma. However, we become, with the work that you do, you become more conscious of the triggers and develop the tools to help you with those triggers. I hope that makes sense to you. Okay, so what else can we say to the collective about this new love? What can you tell us about this new love, which I love this energy. I absolutely love this energy. This is pure. This is going to be easy. That's what I want to say. This will be easy. I think maybe connections you've had in the past have not been easy. You've had to work when really no one should have to work at anything, because if you're both on the same page, which if you've done the work and everything on you, you will find someone on the same page. Not find somebody, attract somebody on the same page. And this just feels easy. This feels like just a new young love. It doesn't matter how old you are, you can still experience young love and romance. So let's see what else we can say to the collective about this new love coming in, who I personally think is lovely. I just feel their energy. Yeah, so this is someone coming in quick. I believe that's what you're used to, that a swift movement coming in. There's enjoyment here, celebration, judgment. This is you rising up. This is you rising up. You see how this Knight of Swords now going away from you. Now, Knight of Swords speak their truth, people that speak their truth. So it could be that you're dealing with an air sign. It could be that. But no longer will the energy be fast moving, coming in, breadcrumbing, just come in for the moment and then disappear again. It won't be that energy. This will be more a celebratory type energy. Like I say, easy, rising up. Yeah, you see, this is you. This is you and your spirituality. You waking up from where you were. This is a person obviously lying down, and this is you in the light of spirit. You have done the work, like I say, this what this card said above. And with the moon, I'll show you that's the owl. Now the owl is obviously a sign of wisdom, and I think you've done your inner work. The moon is reflection of work and your inner self. You've done that, and you've come out as this owl, a much wiser person. You're seeing life a lot more differently now than how you were. Yeah, you're just in this lovely energy, and yeah, I love it. You've just, like I say, you've done the work. I keep saying that, don't I? But you've done the work. Can you tell us, Spirit, what sort of person this is? Who is this person going to be? I'm not sure you've met this person. You may have done. You may be speaking to somebody and you may actually be questioning, really? For me? Really? Can I trust this? This isn't what I'm used to. And if you're saying this isn't what I'm used to, that is bang on. That is boom moment, because that's what you're looking for. You're looking for something that you're not used to. You've done the work. You don't want what you're used to. You want a new lover. If you can hear my dogs, I'm really sorry, but Beanie has become very playful this morning, and she's being a bit of a pain to Poppy. So that's what that little noise is in the background. I think she's settling down. But I love this energy, really love this energy. Can you tell us more about who this person is, Spirit? Ooh, I don't know why it is when I do these collective readings, the energy just is all over the place. Okay. Yeah, there you are coming out of your swords. 10, that's endings. That's a cycle ending. Those swords, do you see here? They're not piercing the skin. Those swords are in the air. They are your thoughts, and you have done the work, as I've said before. And look at that, the ultimate happiness. You are heading towards your ultimate happiness with this new love. You just have to trust. Done your healing. That's all done. Those swords are on the wall behind you, and you're happy now. You're one with spirit, which is amazing. And then the birthing of something new. And you are the Empress. You now want your Emperor. And you're looking for your, look, underneath the deck, Ace of Wands. I'll take that because that's a new beginning. Oh, I'm going to take that as well, because there you are, the Page of Pentacles. A new romance, a new innocent easy romance is now coming your way. How lovely is that? Okay, cool. What else can we tell our viewer? What else can we tell our viewer about the person coming in for them? Let's have these cards. I love these love cards. What else can we tell? This is for the next week, don't forget. So this is for the week going forward. So this, if you may have met them, you may be in contact with them. Yeah, walking away from what didn't serve you emotionally, leaving those cups behind. There's the Ten of Wands. Again, this is, everything, ending. I take that's the ending and something new. And there's your success, Six of Wands, moving forward to success with this new lovely love. Temperance, you've been so patient. You've been patient and done the work, which is amazing. You deserve this. You absolutely deserve this. Yeah, you were out in the cold. You have been out in the cold. You had your time of healing. You've done your reflective work. You've come in from that. And let's just clarify these. What else can we say? Yeah, you've come in from the cold. It's felt like that. And I think for some of you, it's been a long journey, a long realization. Some of you, not so much. But if it has, then you have my full sympathy. Not sympathy, but support, because I know what it's like. But by goodness, you have become such a more grown, peaceful, at peace with yourself, at peace with life. And this will actually move forward into other areas of your life. You'll find that this peace will now spread into your work life, into your family relationships, into your friendships. It will affect everything. It will be like a snowball reaction. So let's just do some clarification. So yeah, we have the Knight of Cups. Here he comes. Here comes your knight, offering that cup of love. You need to now trust yourself to accept that love. Trust yourself to be in a place where you trust yourself. I said that twice now, sorry. And there we have the King of Swords. This person's going to be truthful. This person's going to give you clarity. Could be an air sign. Could be an air sign, but he won't breadcrumb you. He will tell you as it is. And then the Star, sign of Aquarius, the Star, wish fulfilled. This is what you've been wishing for. This is going to be healing for you. It's just lovely. And look at this, the World. I think this person will be your world. And I think possibly looking at your life maybe, say, a year ago, this is just going to be a completely different picture, which is just amazing. What's our final piece of advice for our collective, please? Spirit, what can we tell them? Final piece of advice. I love this reading. This is absolutely amazing. Okay, final piece of advice. Pull a couple of these. Morales. Perfect. Okay. Okay, so this is think of others, purify your motives. So from this I'm getting, don't think in the past. Think of the person that you're now with. Try not to let the past influence how you see him or her, if that makes sense. And also, yeah, use your foresight. delay making a decision. So if it is, if you're starting to think backwards and more about what you're used to, just take 5, take a deep breath and think, no, I deserve this. This is what I've worked for. This is what I deserve. And you learn to accept love, because obviously you haven't done that in the past, because you've in many cases what will have happened is we all have things from childhood or school or in work, early work situations, which has left us with a trauma bond, and we build our self-worth or shrink our self-worth around that. But you've done the work now, and so you're now in a place where things are going to come to you that you've deserved, that you're attracting now, and you just need to learn to let it in. Let it in. Just take a deep breath. If you feel yourself thinking, I don't deserve this, oh my God, this is just too good, I don't trust it, just take a deep breath, hold that thought, and just go with the flow, because this is what you deserve now, and it is magical. This is the love that I think everyone dreams of, to be honest. This is it's easy. Someone once said to me, you know when it's right because it's just easy. And I think that's right for you. So moving forward, lovely week for you. I hope that this resonates with one of you, all of you, some of you, and hopefully see you next week. Thank you very much. Bye bye.